What's up, everybody? Today we're here to talk about the Snyder Cut movement that appears to be taking the spotlight once more. I think this will never die. I think the fans will never let it die. And I know it's been a minute, but most of you guys know that I'm in school and it's my last week in school, and it's been pretty crazy with papers and tests and all of that. But today I am here because I really wanted to address this, because it seems that we finally might be able to watch the Snyder Cut. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, years ago when the Justice League movie came out, it wasn't finished by Zack Snyder because a tragedy happened on his family and he had to abandon the project. But what happened is that HBO brought in Josh Whedon and did a bunch of reshoots and completely changed the movie, completely changed Zack Snyder's vision, and it really released a terrible product in my opinion. You know, a CGI that is embarrassing, to be quite honest. When I look back at it, it's just it looks like a 5-year-old did that kind of work, and it's baffling to me that Warner Bros. Released that kind of work. So after that, the Snyder Cut movement has been taking the spotlight, and not long ago there are some news outlets that were saying that it would never happen because it would cost a lot of money, and not HBO, but Warner Brothers wants to move forward with the universe. And it really looked like that's what they want to do. And if that's really what they want to do, they're going to ignore the Snyder universe. It's kind of pointless to release the Snyder Cut. So it's understandable why it's taking so long. There's also the fact that the movie was never fully finished. So that means that a lot of the visual effects, all of this stuff cost money, and they cannot bring the actors back now to do reshoots. It's too late. That's not going to happen. So if they were to release the Snyder Cut, it would have to be with all the stuff that Zack shot. They would have to do a lot of visual effects, and I'm pretty sure that would cost money. So when I heard the news that Zack wanted a lot of money from Warner Brothers to finish it, but we also know that there's a demand out there. The fans really want to see it. Some of the fans, some don't care. Perhaps Warner Brothers would be willing to do it, and according to Forbes over here, it would be a great opportunity to do it so on the HBO Max, in their new platform they're trying to release. But before I talk about this, I just wanted to say my personal opinion on the Snyder Cut, because a lot of people often, I believe I already said that, but people still often ask me, so what do I think about the Snyder Cut? I am not against. I would love to see it for curiosity. That doesn't mean I will like it or I will hate it, but I still believe it will be better than what we got, because that Justice League movie was just terrible. You know, it was embarrassing. I left the theater embarrassed by, Warner Brothers, and especially because my favorite character is Superman, and they really messed him up. The meme with the mustache is unforgivable what they did to the movie. And also, out of respect to the director, I believe the director always has the right to finish their product. It's kind of unfair that they use that terrible tragedy in Zack Snyder's life to get rid of him, and not only that, like, release a movie that completely, it's not his vision. But to be honest, I am not a fan of the Snyder universe. I think a lot of you guys know that. I've reacted to Batman v Superman. You can watch my reaction there. There's a lot of things I do not agree. I do not like the darkness when it comes to Superman, for instance. I think Superman should have been approached in a different way. I did like his Batman, and I did like the casting, but I'm not particularly a fan of Zack Snyder DC universe, but I think he's a very talented director. And like I said, out of respect, I would love to see what his vision was for Justice League. But the problem is that his arc for the Justice League movie would be something like 5 movies, and I think it's saying right over here on Cinema Blend. So the story arc would be 5 movies involving Superman. And if we only have Justice League, the Snyder Cut, and Warner Brothers is really not going forward with that, that means we are going to get an incomplete movie. And I think there's nothing worse than an incomplete story. But even though if the movie's out there and he has the cut, I would love to see it out of curiosity. I want to see what was his vision. But the reason why the Snyder Cut is now taking heat one more time, it's because Jason Momoa is one of the celebrities, right? The Aquaman, who is again kind of campaigning for the Snyder Cut. So we're gonna watch the video right here. Just pay attention to what he's saying. There's also a lot of F-bombs, so be warned. 2, 3, and bam!
We're just sitting around doing nothing. Fucking release the Snyder Cut, am I right?
Exactly. Release the Snyder Cut.
Release the fucking Snyder Cut. You know what I mean? Like, what are we waiting for? There's some goodies in there. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. So hopefully, you know, generally the shit I put out there comes true. Let's hope it does. Release the fucking Snyder Cut, baby!
So, obviously, we never know what's going on behind the scenes, but if he's campaigning, maybe he heard something. I still believe that if they do release it, they will have to spend money to finish the visual effects, unless they want to give us an unfinished product. And I don't know, I don't think Zack Snyder would like that. And I think Jason Momoa is the one that's being the most, let's say, the most vocal about the Snyder Cut. But like I said, there is definitely a demand. There's a lot of the fans. There's the Snyder movement that they say, right? You've seen, I even seen release the Snyder Cut here in New York in Times Square, in games, you know, everywhere. It's definitely, there is a demand, and I have to give it to the fans that really want to see this cut. They've been very passionate about it. Some of them not very nice online, but generally I believe that out of respect, Zack Snyder should have a chance to release the movie. And I think Zack Snyder is very talented for action scenes, you know, but I really did not like the storyline he went with, and the way that Superman is always so mopey. I didn't like that. But I'm all for the Snyder Cut because, like I said, I want to see what is his vision. However, it begs the question. I mean, so far it really looks like HBO. Well, I keep saying HBO, but Warner Brothers wants to move forward with this universe, ignoring the past. But if they are indeed going to release the Snyder Cut, that would kind of bring us back. So I don't know, maybe things will be changing. I will be following up if we have any sort of updates. I'll make a video about it, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Drop your comments down below. What do you think about the Snyder Cut? Are you for it? Are you against it? Do you even care? If you are like me, I'm kind of in the middle. If it's out, great, I'll watch it. If it's not a big deal either. But out of respect to the director, I'm definitely in favor, you know. And but anyways, guys, thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and see you next time. Bye.